Hello everyone, welcome back to Changfied YouTube channel, your trusted source for latest update across South Sudan and beyond. Today we bring you important stories from South Sudan that raise serious questions about leadership, peace, security, and the value of human life. These stories are not just headlines, they are about the struggles inside government, violence at the community level, and the painful reality that ordinary citizens face every day. Today we will talk about four major issues. First, serious dispute involving the Minister of Agriculture. The former Vice President Hossein Abdelbagi claimed that he handed over thousands of fighters to President Salva Kiir Mayardit. Second, we'll talk about a ceasefire order issued by Eastern Equatoria Governor Los Lobong in Yala Payam after ongoing violence. Third, we'll talk about a powerful opinion on the killing of Lawmaker in Juba, which many believe show deep failure by the state to protect life. These stories are connected by one common problem. A country is still struggling to choose peace, accountability, and justice. Before we proceed with this update, please help the channel by subscribing and turn on the notification bell so whenever we upload a new video, you can be notified. Let us start our report by dispute over troop handover claim. In Juba, a political storm is growing inside South Sudan opposition group. Minister of Agriculture Hossein Abdelbagi Akol recently announced that he had handed over thousands of army forces to President Salva Kiir Mayardit. He claimed these forces belong to the South Sudan Patriotic Movement, also known as SSPM. According to Hossein Abdelbagi, this decision was made in what he called the highest interest of the country. He said this move shows his commitment to peace and a shift from army struggle to civilian politics. But this announcement did not go unchallenged. Another faction of the SSPM strongly rejected his claim. David Lauren Lual, the spokesperson for the SSPM group, led by presidential advisor Dr. Costello Garang, called Hossein's statement false and misleading. Let's listen to what he reported.
Hussein does not have any moral or constitutional mandate to speak on behalf of SAWA, simply because Hussein was dismissed from SSPM, which is the party in which he was representing at the presidency. When he was the vice president, he was representing SAWA and SSPM, because SSPM is a constituent party among the parties to SAWA. So Hussein was dismissed on the 20th of February 2005 after a rift, after he attempted to overthrow the legitimate chair, Dr. Costello Garang, who actually nominated him for the position of vice president. Now, SAWA is an alliance of 8 parties. And to be a member in SAWA, you must first be a member in one of those, of 8 parties. So to be a member in SAWA, you must first be a member in one of the constituent parties constituting SAWA. Those are the 8 parties I spoke about. So SSPM is one of those. And he said since he lost his membership in SSPM after being dismissed by the party's chairperson, he automatically lost membership in SAWA. So SAWA went on and collectively they wrote a letter signed by all the leaders of the constituent parties, and then Hussein was disowned by SAWA, and they withdrew their confidence on Hussein. So from there, Hussein lost all the legitimacy to represent SAWA in any capacity.
Speaking to Radio Tamazuch, Lual said clearly that Hossein Abdelbagi has no authority to speak for the SSPM or the South Sudan Opposition Alliance, also known as SAWA or SAWA. According to Lual, Hossein was dismissed from the SSPM earlier this year in February after an internal party dispute. He say Hussein allegedly tried to remove the party legitimate chairperson, Dr. Costello Garang, which led to his removal. One dismissed from the party. Royal explained that Hussein automatically lost his position in SAWA alliance. This because membership in SAWA depend on active membership in one of its political parties. Without SSPM membership, Hussein had no mandate. The situation become even more complicated when we look at the SAWA itself. Today, SAWA is divided into two rival groups. One faction is led by Hussein Abdelbagi. The other is led by Vice President Josephine Lagu. Both sides claim they are the legitimate leadership. This division has weakened the alliance and added confusion to South Sudan already fragile political environment. Now let us talk about the most controversial claim, the alleged handover 3,700 fighters. David Lawal strongly denied this claim. He said Hussein Abdelbagi does not command any army force at all. According to him, SSPM forces were already trained, assembled, and graduated under the 2018 Revitalized Peace Agreement. These forces were placed in different areas, including Awil, Wau, Pantit, and Masnabira. They are currently waiting to be deployed under a unified national army command. Lawal asked a very important question. If Hussein is claiming to have thousands of fighters, where did they come from? He warned that recruiting new fighters after the 2018 peace agreement would be a serious violation of that agreement. Because of this, Lawal called on peace monitoring bodies like RJMAC and CITISAM to investigate the matter.
In accordance with Chapter 2 of the RRC, SSPM forces, like any other forces of the Constitution member parties of SAWA, were in the respective controlling areas. We have forces of NDF that were assembled in the Upper Nile region. We have other forces of those of FDP, which were in Nasser. The forces of SSPM were in Awil and Wau. So they were assembled in Pantit, and others were assembled in Masnabira. Now, those forces were actually taken to those training centers, and they were trained, and then they were, you attended the graduation of those forces when it was done in Bar al-Ghazal, in Wau. So those forces were already integrated. I mean, they became part of the unified forces, awaiting only deployment to their respective areas of operation. So by him saying that he has around 3,000, I don't know, unless Hussein is trying to recruit afresh from outside the context of the agreement, which is going to be contrary to what the agreement says. The agreement actually stipulates very clearly that there should be no new recruitment of forces after the signing of the agreement. The parties only keep the forces that were originally belonging to them during or before the agreement was signed. So those forces that I'm talking about, those that were in Pantit and Masnabira, which are the forces of SSPM, those are the forces that we know. If Hussein is claiming that he has like around 3,000, unless these are fresh recruits, and this now should be questioned because the agreement doesn't allow that, doesn't allow in Juba.
He also accused some government officials of interfering in internal party dispute. He claimed the Minister of Information helped organize the press conference where Hussein made his announcement. In the end, Lawal reaffirmed that Dr. Costello Garang remained the legitimate leader of the SSPM. This story highlights a bigger problem in South Sudan. Political positions are unclear, leadership legitimacy is disputed, and army forces are still being used as political tools. Let's move on to our second top story. Governor Lobong order ceasefire in Ayala Payam. Now we move to Eastern Equatoria State. Governor Los Lobong Lojor has ordered a ceasefire in Ayala Payam. This comes after months of violence, insecurity, and loss of life in the area. On Monday, the governor personally visited several villages, including Iyala, Murahatiha, Terangore, and Aforir. He was accompanied by senior security officials, police commanders, and state ministers. During his visit, Governor Lobong made it very clear all fighting must stop immediately. He warned that any community that continues violence will be treated as hostile. The governor said the government wanted people to move freely and celebrate Christmas and New Year without fear. He also said that one causing trouble must be identified and reported to local chief. Those responsible will be held accountable. The commander of SSPDF Division 7, General Moses Makol Ajang, also spoke to the communities. He urged residents to reject violence and focus on peace and development. He reminded them that South Sudan are tired of endless fighting. Instead of killing each other, he encouraged people to farm and use fertile land to improve their lives. Local residents welcomed the ceasefire. Many say they were relieved by the governor's intervention. Some admitted that the conflict were personal and that everyone shared responsibility. Others say too many lives had already been lost and that peace was long overdue. This shows that when leadership listens and show up on the ground, communities are ready for peace, but the real test will be enforcement and follow-up. And now let's look at opinion killing of lawyer in Juba. Now we turn to a very painful story, very painful and serious issues. The killing of a South Sudanese lawmaker in the heart of Juba. Luka Masen Topin Luke, a member of the Council of State, was shot dead near his home in Gudele. He was only 36 years old. This happened around 10 p.m. in the capital city, where security should be strongest. Police say they arrested 2 suspects, but details remain unclear. For many South Sudanese, this killing is not just a crime, it is a sign of a broken state. If a lawmaker cannot be protected in Juba, then who is served? Officials quickly released condolence message. They promise investigation, but South Sudanese have seen this pattern before. Statements come fast. Arrests are announced, then silence. Justice never comes. But there is an even deeper truth that many fear to say. The state only react when powerful people died. Every day, ordinary citizens died quietly. Children died from disease that could be prevented. Women died during childbirth because hospitals lack supplies. People with disabilities are forgotten. Civilians are killed in clashes that no one investigates. There are no press conferences, no national mourning, no accountability. But when a politician dies, the system works up. Motorcade moved, money is released, speeches are made. This shows a painful hierarchy of life. In today's South Sudan, power is valuable. Ordinary life is cheap. Luka Masen represented Chebet County in Lake State. He chaired an education committee. His death should be a wake-up call. A government that cannot protect its capital cannot claim legitimacy. A state that mourns only its elite has abandoned its people. Until justice is real and equal, every South Sudanese is vulnerable. Biakamal Changfied YouTube channel, Kajan Larabana Linga Kiri for me ban raketin kon lat Carodian. Bana kebni main point ni keten Lorodian code na deken kaling Kajan Laraman. Ken kononiam gorno jin bisap cry kabi notification bell wijetwine. Committee Michibere Guas member Shamala Shubekeji. To con kalari to shop Kodok de concaling Kajan report me. Joban lingwas me a jomachi conling a corguas in Paiwe, but chak kajmi chakula lat quaila la Ramadan shilla no she de nicadicho kindang dok. We could dang barrow a checker to checker come kume kilmi yadit. Kajan Leraniam, Minister of Agriculture, Ramadan la Vice President, Hossein Abdel Bagia call Chikon announcement Edan Shalat Chikonaling agent shake Dindi Kini Chakalat Pin President Selpakima Yadit. Yalado Nene force the Kelu meant the Pinka Jaka South Sudan Patriotic Movement, Bon and Chalke SSPM. A Jenan and Hussein Abdel Bagi, a gen decision me go regional de tin kon lat ke tin gorgono de la rewika South Sudan de gadi la de gwa jene de ni de ka integrate ke de ka mat gwa skel ko chik de ni chikande te loro bang alo don kan ni don de tar kore jene de kele baje del mat che la do ne de mana na jel ke je de mi chop ke kin dang jogur kudang baro che la no shakalat pin kirm yadit la president dung South Sudan ka jo cha kulat gwa me te ra radien me te kabon SSPM mo jen chere jack and claim me chala no ya kach wudi chala devil loren lwal ramila spokesperson ka SSPM jen quer presidential advisor ka quer shalga Dr. Costello Gareng ring rami momla quer sholken osen statement no jen ya kach ka misleading kan man chalat Hussein kan shi tok shi ga right ke radio tamazuch lwal che jomo che jala chela de jojen wone ne Hussein Abdul Bagi teleja authority ano dara right ke qui SSPM ki South Sudan Opposition Alliance man chal ke SOA according to lwal chela de wone ne jene Hussein charge dismiss ke charge join wal ka bon SSPM nika jen ruwana me kule la fire ode cha Hussein charge jo chelo ngor la kwer kachet ka lwanki authority ko bela de no ite ke de mishi we ka de ni kirmi yadit chela do ne jene o sent chela do ne charge wo anjen charge wo che teleje legitimate ka chairperson ki kwar andan te ka SSPM jene kwar dana la legit ka jen bono mo wudu shal ka Dr. Costello Gareng ajaramadan en la kwar jenen wude me charge jojo already kabon en Hussein teleje de nyete tekaje kela do ne milla do Hussein no jene rami mo te ke de nyete chokke kin dang jogur ku dang baro ti chenang kaje ajenna me che tok ne mene kaj chenyo lat bono ne mi Abdul Bagi Hussein Abdul Bagi la former vice president milla jene te ke de mi cha kamrar ajenna mo kaj mite ke de dodien mi chala no te ke jem de ni kin dang de ku dang baro me a new recruit a general many a violation of 2018 peace agreement dan o chala no ne outside of 2018 of peace agreement me cha tanya kin mi yadi Canada kuma cha a general many violation mite ke new recruit teacher kwantila de ni ke general many a violation ka she talk but for now wa Abdul Bagi telejede ka teleje min le haro da chenyo wala do ne chol can need content chol ke peace monitoring bodies RJ Mac can see the sam and they can investigate and matter gwa the lat Abdul Bagi jamono genete ke de ni tikin dang jok wi de ku dang baro ka tele jede che jomo che jalat chela do ne gen minister of information jaramdan lok Hussein Abdul Bagi alatin wagatin ano buuda me bela do te kin tege de ni kin dang do ku baro te jelga jekel te cha integrate ka tla tibulat ka national army ajanna mene ka kelew telemila road chela do ne na kuer dan de tinatama ka SSPM chole Dr. Costello Gareng ajaram da la menchiri men ala legitimate leader ka SSPM chikan jo mo chikan lat ajen ta dan let road ngai kondi ala re ka South Sudan power struggle ngode we ka wa wana kaler en rewde governor Lobong shawador chejito beno de ceasefire de jelador shalke yala payam kay Eastern Equatoria state governor Los Lobong ajaram da la kuerten jen shawador chejito beno de kore kapchong dor shalke yala payam te ka kor wani chodien lat kam dor karodien kachi ne ri mwanchi liute na re kor winami ka je lat chi governor che la do ne che we ka witung wan teacher visit ke chawutin chit ke yala murati kamudo den chal trangore kamudo den chal aforere ken wi to chawutin ka charai kana wajele kel ke senior security official the police commander the state minister tegatin ko gorjeno de kode ja kapchong yala do ne ram wete chukor je kapchong ajene bi state by action be kan ka kwide ban ngai kon diare wicin bina mete ko tegatin along kam SSPDF kana SPLA ayo but wa chikor chele we kam dori karodian na me de jenele ate ka jom shanyo ko mutup ko gwasa me char ka kwi Lawmaker cha na krewi ke juba te ka char mi cha tu gwasa mene gwate cha so Sudanese lawmaker me cha jane gro ke juba chinetin wan chilo dien che jadalong wuri shal ke luka maten topping look again a member ka council of state jen chanak dore ka gudele jen wate kurun gendang du bakel karodian jen nakaje ka ta wel ka war ka capital city num juba cha blaming cha je top ke cha naga kaneti kontin la security ano kaneti kontin deneti kontin la loma kade kan kagang but chike fail awan liya dane cha ne kaje ke dobe cha ne kaje awa cha ne dangro cha ka kap tilangwane janiba ti chala do tiken ka titten ne dangro ko ken wa kan kaje so ka ta dan chalat kaje raina man lat ka gwasme awa kaneti kontin cha yen awa ngode tele justice mi channel la let ke look coordinating con do but na ke wude me de ja con gor ke enyok tinetin con til la families members bo chikaro je onene dumut kana me mishana ke wa charge take seriously luka masen jen aramkel me ku represent Shwebet county ka leg state jen a shared boke education committee walia de a wake up call ke mede ne dial janyal and go kume ngume la de security ngume la de de law makar ma de ka biya na kan shene a cigala no gor jeno by investigation ba jalat ka chol kan kume ko de kana malat ko de justice de jerialeka ko antam mi jan la yang wanga banala o luang ba la peleje so de ti kana kono gore de nyaa yekel ka Changfied YouTube channel mi jira mi jidit gwasme gor jeno jin deri Changfied YouTube channel deri je support deri subscribe deri notification bell deri je twang komite kala mi ci baraj ba gwas me da chwa mala ci bakaji ani biya te kamal ban ñew je kala radien bye bye